One icy morning shrouded in fog, the famous seer Baba Vanga experienced a moment that blurred the boundaries between earthly reality and divine revelation. The mystic, whose prophetic gifts allowed her to read the future like an open book, was seized by an extraordinary energy. Between dazzling flashes of light and a mysterious play of shadows, a vision appeared that deeply disturbed her. In her hands, a sign appeared, the letter M, imprinted on the lines of the palms. For many, this may seem like an insignificant trifle, but for Baba Vanga it was a powerful and disturbing omen. She realized with unmistakable certainty that people who bear this sign are destined for an extraordinary destiny. These chosen ones, her vision revealed, must face tremendous upheavals and unexpected challenges. They carry a spiritual calling within them, the deeper meaning of which few are able to decipher. In her prophetic vision, she saw these people in a fierce battle, wrestling with both inner and outer demons while navigating a sea of uncertainty. The message was unmistakable. Those who bear the M sign on their palms are destined for something extraordinary. According to Baba Vanga's prophecy, these individuals are the guardians of cosmic balance. Their task is not only to fight against the shadows of the world, but also to conquer the darkness in their own souls. Unbeknownst to them, they attract intense conflicts and trials, but at the same time they carry an immense healing power that can have a lasting impact on the lives of many people around them. The seer warned urgently that the appearance of the M sign is no coincidence. Rather, it is a symbol of leadership, courage, and an extraordinary mission. She prophesied that these people would be tested in terrifying ways, faced with decisions that would shape not only their own destinies, but also those of their fellow human beings. As the biblical prophecy of Joel 2, verse 32 states, "And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem there shall be salvation, as the Lord has promised, and among the remnant whom the Lord shall call." These words reflect Baba Vanga's message. The bearers of the M mark are the survivors of future battles, able to call upon the divine when all seems lost. They are potential leaders, ready to rise in times of chaos, guided by a higher power that accompanies them every step of the way. For those who recognize themselves in this mark, Baba Vanga left clear instructions. This is not a time for fear, but for preparation. It is a call to self-reflection, to strengthen one's spirituality, and to connect with the divine power within. The prophecy warns that the darkest moments are also those when faith becomes the most powerful weapon. Developing resilience is essential, for these people will face challenges that seem insurmountable. They must strengthen their minds and souls, knowing that every struggle is an opportunity to grow and learn. Their mission goes beyond personal well-being. Baba Vanga saw these people as beacons in stormy times. They are called to use their strength to guide and protect others. Practicing gratitude and humility is essential, for although the path may be difficult, it is not without purpose. These virtues open doors and protect against invisible dangers that may arise along the way. As 2 Corinthians 13 verse 13 says, "The grace of the Lord Jesus Christ is with us, and we will be able to live in peace and harmony. Stews and the love of God and the communion of the Holy Spirit be with you all." This passage underscores the importance of spiritual connection that Baba Vanga emphasized. Even in the face of the seemingly impossible, the divine light never abandons those who remain steadfast in faith and hope. Although the prophecy may sound ominous, Baba Vanga never preached despair. The M mark on the palm is a symbol of strength and a call to greatness. There will be struggles, but there will also be victories, and for those destined for great challenges, the rewards will be equally immense. The vision of the seer, so powerful and revealing, is not limited to a mere warning. It extends through the labyrinths of the future, where every step of the M-marked echoes like thunder in a silent sky. Every line, every curve of the M in the palms is like a thread that connects the present with destiny. Baba Vanga foresaw moments of darkness when these individuals will have to make choices that will affect not only their own lives, but would change the course of an entire generation. She described a journey through a dark valley, a time when M-bearers would feel lost, even betrayed by their own faith. The world would seem to collapse around them like a house of cards. As Psalm 23 verse 4 says, "Though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." These words reflect Baba Vanga's prophecy for M-bearers. There will be moments of darkness, but the invisible protection of the divine will never be lacking either. The seer prophesied that trials would come like unexpected storms. She saw hearts tested by pain, loss, and betrayal. Relationships that once provided security would become unstable, and many would feel as if they were walking on quicksand, where every step could pull them deeper in. But these trials have a hidden purpose. They come not to destroy, but to purify. They are tests of character, moments meant to reveal what is true and what is illusory. The difficulties act like mirrors that reflect the true nature of those around us. As Matthew 5 verse 4 says, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted." This is the promise that remains firm for M-bearers. Suffering is not eternal, and for every tear shed there will be consolation, for every loss rebirth and new opportunities. Baba Vanga recognized in these people a unique ability to rise again stronger and wiser, and to connect more deeply with the core of their purpose. In the darkest moment, she saw the light breaking through the darkness, like the sun rising after the storm. People with the M sign are called not only to survive, but to transform their pain into strength and inspiration. This is the call of light, the ability to find meaning even in adversity and to lead when everything seems to be falling apart. As Isaiah 60 verse 1 says, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you." This is the final promise for those who bear the M sign. They were not chosen by chance, but are called to rise and shine even when everything seems shrouded in shadow. The glory that Baba Vanga saw is reserved for those who do not give up, who remain true to their destiny despite fear and uncertainty. At the end of the journey, there will be rebirth. The seer foresaw a future in which M-bearers would become beacons in a confused world, leading with wisdom, compassion, and a strength known only to those who have faced their own abyss. This is more than a personal redemption. It is a transformation that resonates through generations. It is not just about overcoming challenges, but understanding that every scar is a medal of courage and every tear is a step on the path to realizing one's destiny. The M mark is more than a mark. It is the symbol of a unique destiny, a call to greatness. When you wear the M mark on your palm, know that you are not destined for the ordinary. You are chosen, a spiritual warrior, and even in the most terrifying moments, you are guided by forces greater than any adversity. Baba Vanga saw in these people not weakness, but a dormant power waiting to be awakened and manifested in the world. The 5 keys she left for the M-bearers are like a hidden manual passed down from generation to generation. She compared the M on the palm of the hand to a seed that will not germinate without proper care. The potential is there, but it is up to each individual to grow and flourish. The first key is self-knowledge, understanding one's true nature beyond societal masks. It is essential to look within, recognize one's shadows, and embrace all aspects of one's being. The second key is humility. The gift is not a personal triumph, but a tool in the service of the world. The third key is service to others. M-bearers are called to help. The fourth key is perseverance. The path will not be easy, but persevering in difficult times is crucial. The fifth and final key is faith, not necessarily a religious belief, but the conviction that everything has a purpose. Baba Vanga's vision shows us that bearers of the M sign possess a unique and precious gift, that ability to transform lives and change destinies. This gift requires dedication, effort, and, most importantly, the understanding that it is not an end in itself, but a tool for a greater destiny. So if you carry the M mark on your palm, it is time to awaken this gift. Follow Baba Vanga's guidance, purify your heart, embrace your mission, and remember, you are not alone. You are part of something much bigger than yourself, and your gift is a light in a dark world, capable of lighting the way for many. In the deepest moments of her vision, Baba Vanga saw another significant dimension of M-bearers. These chosen souls are not only light-bringers in the darkness, but also catalysts for global transformation. Their presence on Earth at this critical time is not a coincidence, but part of a larger cosmic plan that spans centuries. The seer recognized that the coming years would be especially challenging for M-bearers. She saw periods of intense global upheaval in which the world would need the healing power and guidance of these special people like never before. In her visions, images appeared of tremendous natural events, social upheavals, and spiritual awakenings in which the imbearers would play a central role. Baba Vanga also described a time of great deception in which false prophets and misleading messages would confuse people. The imbearers would serve as discernment during this time, equipped with a special ability to separate truth from illusion. Their inner compass needle, strengthened by the trials of their life's path, would serve as a reliable guide for others. The mystical seer emphasized the importance of the coming years as a window of time for preparation. She saw that many imbearers would initially go through a period of deep uncertainty. This was, however, a necessary part of their development, a kind of spiritual metamorphosis from which they would emerge stronger and with sharpened intuition. In particularly powerful moments of her vision, Baba Vanga saw the imbearers begin to recognize and support each other. She prophesied the emergence of an invisible network of these special people who, although geographically separated, would be connected by their common mission. This connection would not be created through ordinary means of communication, but through a kind of spiritual resonance that only they could perceive. The power of the imbearers would manifest itself especially in moments of collective crisis. At such times, they would serve as anchors of stability, able to create a space of calm and clarity in the midst of chaos. Their mere presence would have a calming effect on those around them, even if they were not aware of it. Baba Vanga also foresaw that these chosen people would often be misunderstood, and sometimes even met with hostility. Their advanced spiritual development and deep understanding of the true nature of reality would sometimes make them seem isolated from others. Yet it is precisely this apparent isolation that would nourish their unique perspective and wisdom. The seer spoke of a special connection of imbearers to nature and the elemental forces of the universe. They would have a natural affinity for healing and regeneration, not only in the physical sense, but also in the emotional and spiritual sense. The IR presence would often be enough to bring disturbed energy fields back into balance. In the final moments of her vision, Baba Vanga saw a time of great fulfillment for imbearers. After years of trial and inner growth, they would awaken to their full power. Their long-prepared mission would unfold in a way that would exceed even their wildest expectations. The seer described moments of profound transformation in which the imbearers would act as mediators between dimensions. The prophecy also speaks of a special protective function that these people would exercise for their communities. In times of great danger, they would instinctively know what action to take. Their decisions, although sometimes unconventional, would prove to be wise and prescient in hindsight. Baba Vanga emphasized the importance of continuous spiritual practice for the imbearers. She saw that regular meditation, prayer, or other forms of inner contemplation would be essential for the unfolding of their gifts. These practices would not only strengthen their own abilities, but also serve as a protective shield against negative energies. The vision also revealed a special connection of the imbearers to the stars. Many would feel attracted to certain celestial bodies or be influenced by cosmic events at significant moments in their lives. This astral connection would underline their role as bridge builders between the earthly and the cosmic. In the closing moments of her vision, Baba Vanga saw a time of great joy and fulfillment for the imbearers. After all the trials and challenges, they would find a deep inner peace and certainty. Their years of effort would bear fruit, not only in the form of personal development, but also as a tangible contribution to the evolution of the collective consciousness. The seer left a final, comforting message for all imbearers. Even in the darkest hours, they are never alone. The same forces that chose them for this special mission constantly watch over them and guide their steps. Their path may be challenging, but it will lead them infallibly to their highest destiny. This prophetic vision of Baba Vanga remains a beacon of hope and guidance for all who bear the mysterious mark. It reminds us that great transformations often begin in the hearts of individuals before they change the world. The time of the fulfillment of this momentous prophecy is approaching, and with it the realization of a divine plan that will lead humanity into a new era of consciousness. Baba Vanga's profound vision revealed further extraordinary dimensions for the bearers of the mark. In the times to come, she saw these chosen souls would play an even more significant role in the collective evolution of humanity. Their presence would act as an invisible catalyst, triggering subtle but profound changes in their environment. In particularly moving moments of her vision, the seer realized that the M-bearers would span a kind of energetic network across the entire planet. This invisible matrix would serve as a stabilizing force during the global transformations to come. Each individual M-bearer would act as a node in this living fabric, unconsciously connected to all others and part of a larger harmonious whole. Baba Vanga foresaw that in times of great upheaval, these people would develop a natural ability to channel healing energies. Their mere presence would have a calming effect on troubled minds, like a quiet harbor in stormy seas. This ability would not manifest itself through dramatic gestures or loud words, but through a silent but noticeable transformation of the atmosphere around them. The seer spoke of a time when the M-bearers would begin to act in synchrony without being aware of it. In different places in the world, they would receive similar inspirations and instinctively take the right actions. This collective intelligence would act like an invisible conductor orchestrating a cosmic symphony of healing. In the deepest layers of her vision, Baba Vanga recognized a special connection of M-bearers to the elements of nature. They would develop an intuitive ability to communicate with plants, sense the weather, and perceive the subtle energies of the earth. This connection would help them discover natural healing methods and revive ancient wisdom traditions. The prophetic insights also revealed that many M-bearers would receive important messages in their dreams. Their dream world would become a bridge between dimensions through which valuable knowledge and guidance could flow. These nightly visions would often contain solutions to complex problems or convey warnings of impending challenges. Baba Vanga foresaw a time when M-bearers would experience a kind of collective awakening. As if by an invisible impulse, they would begin to recognize their true nature and mission. This moment of realization would not come as a dramatic revelation, but as a gentle awakening, like the gradual rising of the morning sun. The seer also described a special relationship of the M-bearers to the children of the new generation. These children would instinctively recognize the special energy of the M-bearers and feel attracted to them. Through this connection, valuable spiritual knowledge would be passed on to the next generation, often without a word having to be spoken. In the final moments of her vision, Baba Vanga saw a time of great harmony and peace ushered in by the work of the M-bearers. Their years of silent work would bear fruit, and the world would begin to evolve toward a higher consciousness. The transformation they set in motion would be like a gentle but unstoppable wave of change will sweep across the planet. The prophetic message concluded with an image of hope and encouragement for all M-bearers. Their journey, though often lonely and challenging, is invaluable to the development of humanity. Every step they take on their path, every test they pass, contributes to the collective elevation of consciousness. Baba Vanga left a final, comforting piece of wisdom. The M sign is not just a mark on the palm of the hand, but a living symbol of the connection between heaven and earth. The bearers of this sign are living bridges between the worlds, pioneers of a new era, who by their very being pave the way to a brighter future. In the silence of her final vision, the seer saw how the united efforts of the M-bearers would eventually lead to profound planetary healing. A new chapter in the history of humanity would begin, marked by harmony, wisdom, and a deep understanding of the unity of all life. This time of fulfillment draws closer with each passing day, carried by the silent guardians of the M sign who faithfully walk their path of transformation and service.